get all the stacked up pallets that were out here thrown on there. So if you follow the channel, you know that I bought this place and all this was trash. Oh, an absolute mess back here to clean up. At least not like garbage though. I used a little coyote here and cleared a whole lot of literally garbage, scrap metal, scrap wood, and the sagebrush to fit all my stuff. In doing so, we started categorizing into piles of trash, scrap metal. Hopefully I can burn that stuff sometime. Really coming along, making great progress, making this useful and usable. So despite all this effort, all this hard work on my part, it wasn't enough for the town's code enforcement officer. Guess he thinks that as soon as you move into a place, it should just be cleaned up like that. They wanted to threaten to put a lien against the property that I just bought.
Are you threatening me? I am the great Cornholio.
The 2 houses that I just bought. They wanted to threaten to put a lien on what I was trying to build for my family because of what was left here. The previous owner had collected up all these piles of pallet wood. All along here, stacks of pallet wood. All along in the grass, pallet wood strewn about. There's a couple big crates right here stacked on each other, full of what? Pallet wood. All along right here, again, more stacks of pallet wood. Over on this side, you guessed it, more stacks of pallet wood. The reality is, I'm just one guy, so I couldn't do it all overnight. Well, drastic threats call for drastic measures. I lit me a bonfire. And just so there's a little bit of educational content in this video, instead of throwing gas on the fire, which is real volatile, or diesel or something like that, propane torch, guys. Light it up, heat it up. Even if it's a little wet, you can just hold the propane torch there until it gets going. If it goes out, you don't have to worry about going out back and relighting it and maybe hitting a little patch of gasoline. That propane torch, just go right back up. Collecting up a bunch of this stuff out of the bushes and whatnot around, starting us a burn today. Get that pile ripping and roaring and steaming hot, you can get rid of a pile of junk pretty quick. So much random piles strewn about in my bushes, getting them loaded up, throwing on that fire. Slowly but surely, I'll get all this little randomness pulled out of here and added to the fire. Now that section cleared. Got these more random ones. I'll load on the pallet forks. My pile's going pretty good though. And I got some other random piles over here and some more pallets along next to the shop there. Well, a little bit at a time, a little progress. And we're back to working on the pallets on this side. Getting a little stack at a time, adding them to the fire. Just about the last of my piles along here. I'm going through here and just picking up a lot of this stuff. I'm putting it in this wooden box. I'm gonna put that whole box right on the fire. Got my diesel powered wheelbarrow filled up and my burn pile's gone down. It's time to throw this on there. Next, scoop up this box full of wood. And once that other box that I put on there goes down, we'll add this guy. Threw those 2 boxes on. One rolled the other side, one stayed on this side. Waiting for that to burn down some before I start adding some more stuff. Basically, I just got a couple more little piles in there, and then it's a bunch of little random stuff that I gotta kind of pick out of bushes and whatnot. Working my way through the piles, trying to get it stacked up on the tractor so I can go dump it on the burn. As it gets slower, I dump more on. So that there is what's left of all that stupid pallet wood. We're not completely through. I still got a little bit along the side of the building. I'm gonna start working my way into the building a little bit. at least getting this stuff cleared and this pile to where I could pull a vehicle in here and have some shade out of the rain, etc.
But we've made a lot of progress.
Alright guys, hit that like button before you take off. Really helps out with this small YouTuber trying to grow, trying to beat those evil algorithms. Hit that subscribe button. You want to see this knucklehead take on more projects and make more progress in his life while encouraging you guys to do the same. Till next time, believe in what God gave you. Take on some projects, build, fix, create, make progress in your life, guys. Don't be sitting around idle. Don't be making excuses. Keep building shit.